Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's your host Nadia on All Things Niqab with Carisha and Aisha. And today we're going to get it right and get it tight.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you all doing today?
I'm
Not
good. How are you?
good. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. I am doing awesome today. Today's been kind of like a weird day. Had babies up all night, and then when they finally went to sleep, I had to get up and do stuff. So it's
You
been one
look nice in your workout outfit.
thing.
I like it.
Well, thanks. Shukran. I said like every so many episodes, I'm going to try to remember to think of different things to wear to work out in. Because I know that's one of the other things that kind of gets to us. That we can't think of, okay, what can I work in? What will work? What won't work? I love
Mm-hmm.
these like hoodie t-shirts. You can get these from like Walmart. And sometimes I thought I did it, but I didn't do it. I just cut a slit above the seam or below it, and then I'll make my thumb holes. And so then
What?
that
Oh, nice.
because I'll make my thumb holes, but and then just basic leggings. And as the instructor, I always have to wear leggings because of form and different things like that. But sometimes I know that's one of the biggest things, and even for um, non-Muslims, that is one of the biggest things when it comes to body image, being self-conscious. The biggest thing that everyone starts to worry about is, well, what do I wear so that my butt doesn't look big? Or what do I wear so everything doesn't
Right.
fall out? Or so I'm not pulling stuff up 100 times, that kind of thing. So that was one of my goals too, inshallah, if I can remember, and not just take out. This is my token staple, especially when I work in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
It's more relatable to gym clothes, so it doesn't look like, oh, she came here in a tunic and some pants. So,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's a lot more relatable for the gym. So this is my token staple. So I'm going to try not to always wear my token staple,
But
and
if it's easy, girl, it's easy.
I I know it's easier to wear my token staple, and I've always just generically worn black. Black is slimming for one, and for two, it makes it so when you make hand gestures, your hand isn't as dark as the black.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's the
Heard.
thing. So
Omopreneur, assalamu alaikum. She says she's happy to join us today. So she about to get it tight and get it right too.
good. Let's get it together. You know, you all know, and I'm going to tell you guys this 100 times. I've had two babies back to back. One is 18 months, and one is 4 months. So I have to get it right and get it tight just in case I have another one.
Get prepared.
I know, in case another one comes, I want to make sure that my maxed out is here, not past here. So I also have goals too. And a lot of people think that their trainers or their group instructors do not have goals. We all have goals. We just may not tell it to you. Even the
Mm,
skinniest trainer that I know, they have told me, like, oh, yes, I have goals because I need muscle tone, I need definition. So we have goals too, and we have to work out as well. So if there's things
right.
that you guys want or like, don't forget to leave a comment, email us, tell us, say it during the class. And Nadia or when Aisha's here too, one of them can say, oh yeah, well they said this or they said that. Even if it's a suggestion on how to utilize equipment you already have at home. And I'll bring out more and more equipment and have different options. But if it's your treadmill, if it's your exercise bike, if it's something you also have at home that you want to know how to utilize it, then that please ask. I prefer for you to ask and then not know. Today I am actually teaching barefoot. Well, I have on little socks with rubber on them, but I'm actually teaching barefoot. I predominantly teach barefoot actually. Only if I'm teaching a cardio class or if I'm teaching in the pool do I not teach barefoot, because we're going to do some motions that involve us to be on our tiptoes. And a lot of times it's a lot easier for you to see tiptoes barefoot.
Mm.
So, and I'll do one more disclaimer and then we'll jump into it. When I show you my legs, I have on socks that say a format that I teach. We are not doing piloxing at this moment. So just so that no one says, oh, I saw a piloxing class on Workout Wednesday. I am not doing piloxing. It is just that
you putting your socks on
are the most comfortable with the grips. So that's all. So, all right. So today we are using hand weights. And you remember, you can use your water bottle, you can use a perfume bottle, jugs, anything you want to put in your hand, cans of soup, it can be anything. A weight is anything that is not a part of you. So you can pick up 2 full purses and hold them. It doesn't matter what you actually use, long as there's something actively in your hand. All right, so now, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's start with a march and warm up.
Have to
Move my
stuff out the
camera
way.
down just a little bit. And then I'm like, okay, my head doesn't matter again. Okay, there we go. Okay, you're marching. I know I had to like move stuff because again, I use the kids' room to predominantly teach in. So I had to move all their stuff. And so I was like, okay, let me move all this stuff. Let me make this work. And so I'm like, okay. All right, keep marching. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Tap the foot behind you. Tap it back behind you and pump the arm. Just lift them up. Always remember that during these warm-ups, unless I tell you the form, do whatever you want to do. You don't have to go, okay. You just get everything moving. I know. And you don't have to worry about what the form is or put your mind into the warm-up. What you're doing is getting the blood circulating and you're getting your body prepared for what you're about to put your body through. So that's all you're doing. 8, 7.
I'm trying to keep up with you.
6. Keep up. You got it. And remember, like I said, all of my workouts are done by count, but my counts are not so you do that many. It's just so you know when I'm about to tell you something different is coming up. So don't worry about my count at all. Just know once you hear one, something different is going to change. If you keep doing it till you finish and then do it, that's cool too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step heel. Pump the arm. Step heel. Remember, the bigger you step, the more motion you get. The smaller you step, you're still getting the blood circulating. So it can be big and then it can be small. It can be big, small. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. And the count does not want to stay up. It's actually one of those little face mask things. I was actually trying that out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back.
Oh, this feels good.
Back. I know this is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like, just do this
gets you ready for sujood and stuff.
I try to think of motions that help me with Salat. Because I'm like, okay. I always try to think of ones that help me with that. Especially after having both kids. Like,
yeah.
Like I went so long. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that heel front. I went so long where with the first baby, I got big and then I didn't go and do sujood. I was doing it in a chair. So I was doing it modified. Okay, so then by the time I recovered, I started back, and the next thing you know, I got pregnant with the other one, and he was so huge, I could not function for months. That went away. So it's like, okay, I try to think, okay, what can keep my body back going that way? Back going that way, back down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step touch. Same arms. Pump the arms. 8, 7, 6,
Yep.
5,
Yep.
4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Turn. Turn. So when you do this turn, you're going to bend the front leg, stretch the other one back. Try to get
Oh
that
man.
foot down. See how it goes up and down. Reach the arm across the body. Reach.
Okay.
Reach. Reach. So you're twisting at your waist. Reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. Lift the arms up. Bring them down. Bend the knees. Sit the bottom back down and lift and down. One more time. And reach up. And reach. Reach.
Every
Reach.
time you switch, Carisha, I'm like pause, like, oh, we're doing something else. Oh,
I know. I do the count and I always let people know. Because especially 2, 1. Big shoulder rolls. Especially like I started out as a personal trainer. So reverse it. So reps are important when you're personal training. When I switch 2, 1. Hands on your side. Lean forward and back tall. Forward and
Oh,
tall.
this is good. Yeah. Swing
Back.
out,
This
cracking
helps
back.
you for to do too. Because you have to be
Hello.
able to bend. And when you bend, you want your back flat and your legs straight. So you're bending on top of your hips. When you
Okay.
bend, you don't want to bend like that. You don't want your bottom to poke out. You want to bend on top. So your reach will
Oh,
be as
okay.
far
Ooh.
as what it normally is. So it's the same thing as when you're making salad. It
Yes.
is actually proper form to help your back, your quads, your hamstrings, and your
Oh my
abs.
gosh. All you need for make a salad
Yes.
and
So,
Calvary prayer. You won't be getting tired.
exactly. 2 more. Last one. Lift the heels up. Lift. And see, and that's the thing. I started out as a personal trainer. Then I went into group fitness. Well, as I went into group fitness, you have a room full of 20 people, 5 people, however many people. Each person does not go at the same speed. So then I use the reps differently. I use them as an awareness. So you can focus on yourself. You can keep going. And you know, once I say that last number, that's it. 2, 1. Bring it down. Lift one toe up. Bend the back leg. Hold it up. Tap the toe. Tap the toe. Tap. Heel, toe. Heel, toe. So that's why I started using it. Then I started teaching seniors. And it gives seniors an awareness because seniors like to talk during class. Just like we're talking right now. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
yeah. And it doesn't bother me. I tell them I know you're breathing. Because if you're talking, you're breathing. 2, 1, switch speed. So yeah, because I always have to say, okay, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I tell them it saves me from wondering how you're doing. So it doesn't bother me. So they know when I get to 1, they need to look up, see what I did, and then finish their conversation. Yeah. So it's an awareness thing. It just transition. 3, 2, 1. March. 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 Pick up the speed of your march. Make it a little jog. Lift the knees. Lift the knees. Now when you lift the knees, point the feet. Point. Point. Point the feet.
Okay.
Point. Keep going. While you do that, I'm going to
Point the feet. Girl, if you can see me right now, you probably die laughing.
I'm going to tuck my pants for my super cool socks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist. Lift the knee. Get the abs. Engage the abs. So it's like you're doing a stomach crunch, but we're standing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your weights or your water, anything. Now, while we're grabbing our weights, our water, whatever we want to call it, I want you to think about two things: hydration and sweat. If you have to get a towel, wipe your sweat, get a towel, wipe your sweat. If you also need water, get water. It doesn't matter if I tell you to get water or not. You know if you need water. I'll tell you periodically, touch. I'll tell you periodically, but that's when I know I need water. Because I can't see you all, I can't gauge the room and say, oh yeah, water's needed. And honestly, even when you teach, you get water breaks and some look at you like, keep going, while others chugging water. So take your own water breaks. No matter what anybody tells you, take your own water breaks. Holding your weight, stand tall, bring your feet together, chest up, curl. Now, today we're going to do a little bit of ballet motions to help us with our flexibility and our strength. 4, 3, 2, turn the palms in, hold the weight, lift up on your toes. That's why I needed my cool socks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, turn them up. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift up, hands here, bring them out. Lift up on those toes. 12, 11, remember, keep your elbows to your ribs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring them down. Palms up, turn it out. Down, turn. Keep going. Keep doing this motion. And remember, this is not a speed motion. This is slow.
Girl, I'm trying to keep up with you.
Now add it down. There we go.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your feet out. Make a V or be a penguin or a lucky duck, whatever you want to be. But turn them out. There we go. Hold your arms up above your head and out and up, and bend your knees. Now keep going. Just in case standing up is a lot for you, what you can do, sit with your feet like this. Don't stop moving. Bring your arms over your head and out. Up and out. See, you're doing the exact same thing anyone is standing up is doing. You're just doing it at your best. So keep going.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Bring your feet out. Hold your arms here. You're going to open, keep them in a circle, and bring them in. Open. Open up, bend your legs. Bend.
Ooh.
Bend. Bend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it here. Squat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold. Lift one heel. Lift, 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 lift.
I feel like I
6,
could dance after this.
5, 4. I know you could. 2, 1. Other side up, up, up. 4, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet front, arms up. Same thing we did before, above the head, but back down, up. Now, when you do this motion, think about a few parts of your body. You got your arms, you got your back, you got your stomach, you got your legs, you got your bottom. You want to make sure that you're not leaning back. You want to make sure you're not leaning forward. You're standing tall. Stomach tight. Pull up. Tall. Tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the weights. Lift up. Then you're doing hops. Like you're trying to go skating. Like you're on the skis. And you're hop. 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the heels. Lift up, down. Arms go with you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Up. Yes, there we go.
All right.
And I'll tell you guys a little secret. About 4 years ago, I actually broke my foot and ankle bone and tore my Achilles teaching spin. So going up on my toes is extremely hard on my right foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Bring it out to the side. Shoulder height. Down. Chest up. Chest up. Good. Yes. So it's actually extremely hard. And I used to teach a ballet format that is really hard. I actually haven't taught that or spin in 4 years. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Lift up. Up. Both out and down. Up. Up. Out and down. Up. Up. Out and down. Up. Up. Out and both arms. Up. Out. Up. Out. Up. Now when you're doing this one, think of your stomach. You want to hold tight. You don't want to. You want to focus on your back and your stomach. Tall.
So pulling on my stomach.
Yes. Back in your stomach. Focus. Back in your stomach. Focus. 2 more. Last one now. Up. Down. Just hold the weights. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. How we doing?
I'm surviving.
Oh, well then, hey, that's all we can do. 4, 3, 2, foot behind you. Pump the arms. Remember, don't slouch down. Chest up.
Chest up. Stomach in. Got it.
Chest up. Stomach in. Head on top. Shoulders here. Oh, yeah. All that. 4.
All that good stuff.
Yeah.
Got
3,
it.
Exactly. 2, 1. Knee. Now this time, bring your legs right under your hips. Point that foot. Flex that foot. Point that foot. Flex. Point. Just point.
You know, I
2,
injured my
1.
ankle when I was playing volleyball, and they haven't been the same since. But this
Yeah,
feels amazing when I flex it. It's like, oh, there you go.
it feels actually feel it. Like it's the craziest thing. And it dawned on me, like, wow, because I haven't been able to teach neither one of those because of that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now place your feet shoulder width apart. If you can't think of your shoulders, or you're like, my shoulders are all out of the place, my shoulders are wider than my hips, think, put your feet up under your body so you're standing tall. Now bend your knees, take your arms, and come up, circles. Now, while we're doing it, I want to tell you the coolest thing, and the reason why all women should love doing these as much as they hurt. You know, when you put your purse on your arm and you're like, oh yeah, hey girl, and then you got the shopping bag. Doing this helps you be like, yes, yes, yes.
Oh
So,
my gosh. You was thinking what I was thinking in my head, like, oh my, this is the worst one.
I know, reverse. But you got to think about what you're doing, because then you're like, oh, you don't want your arm to be like, yeah, girl, this is what I got. I'm so tired. I'm just shopping. Oh, yeah, this is my new purse. Like, you know, like that. So you got to work those arms. So you're like, yes, look, look, oh, yeah. You
It's
got to
that
make it
time.
so you can work it.
Uh,
3, 2, 1. Bring your weights in. Reach down to the toes. Pull your waist above the head. Keep going. Same thing here. Bend your knees on top of your feet. Poke your bottom out like you're reaching for a chair. You will not reach as far, but you will get it done.
whew.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2. Last one. Bring it in. Now jog.
Oh,
Jog. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down.
ding,
Up. Down.
ding.
Up.
Oh, one more
Down.
time, ding,
Keep going. Down.
ding.
Up.
Oh,
Down.
ding. Oh,
3,
whew.
7,
Yeah.
6, 5, 4, 2. Last set. Bring it up. Take one weight. Bring it behind your head and bend it down.
Oh, I'm
Same
sweating.
thing if you're sitting. Bring your legs together and lift up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it out and bend. Have your palms still facing your camera. Don't turn the wrist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other arm above the head. Back, back, back.
Mm.
Chest tall. 6, 8, 7, 3, 2. Bring it out. Say hello. Make sure you're facing the camera. 7.
Assalamualaikum, Aisha.
Assalamualaikum, Aisha. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Squeeze the chest. Feet on up under you. Bend the knees and open, open, open. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your elbows back. Push. You want them to go together, but this is what I want you to focus on. When you squeeze the back and you bring them together, don't hit the weight. Bring it back. Almost. That's going to give you the control. That control you need works your chest, the front of your arms, back of your arms. It works your back and it helps your stomach. When you don't control it, see how I can jerk, but if I have to control it, all of this has to be tight and squeezed. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Same arms, palms down. Bend the elbow. Bend. Bend.
Oh, this is like saying Allah Akbar.
Yeah. Exactly. I didn't think about that, but you're right. Or I know, like some people, if your arms would be reversed, but when you do the reverse, I'm like, man. Or like Mexico say, do wall hands. And I'm like, oh yeah, that is it. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Squeeze the chest. Remember, control. Chest up. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
My chest like opening.
5. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that water. Now, while you're drinking your water, keep moving. Don't stop moving just because you're drinking water. Keep your legs moving, even if you're like, okay, let me just pace in a circle.
I went to the supermarket today for Taste It Thursday, and I was like, I need water. So I got the water. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but okay. And I'm like, subconsciously, like, workout Wednesday with Carisha.
Like, we so need water. Oh my goodness. We can't drink bone broth, okay? Don't drink the bone broth. Like, this is the one time you don't drink the broth, okay?
Don't drink the broth.
Yeah, don't drink the broth. All right. All right, come back from your water. No broth break. Arms. You're going to bring them front, out, in. Front, out, in. Same thing. Chest tall. Speaking of Taste It Thursday, I still have to go and get it. I have to be honest with you. I just put it in my cart and had the shoppers at Target get it for me.
Oh, you got fancy, huh?
Oh, yes. And here, bring it out. Yes. I just said, okay, you know what? They'll find it. I can't go through the whole aisle looking for this. 3, 2, 1, and down. Shoulder rolls.
I will post a picture up tonight of what you need.
Okay. I know I was looking, I was like, you know, what am I going to do? I'm like, okay, you know what? That's a whole lot easier for me right now between the schedule and the kids and been down and COVID. Bring your arms behind you. Chest up, bend, bend, bend.
Well, see, I do like a normal walk, a morning walk, and I always walk to the store. So I'm like, oh, since I'm here, I'm the only one. I felt like a superstar, the only one in the supermarket.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes, that is a really good idea. Bring it up, out, turn, in, down, up.
Oh, you look all like Transformer.
And Last one. I'm a person again. Okay. And I was even thinking, like, okay, how can I not be a transformer? How can I go back to being a person? Step touch. Keep the weights in your hand. Step touch. Lift the leg out. We work the arms. We work the upper body. Let's not forget the legs. Same thing with this. You want a tall chest. Your leg can go here. Your leg can go here. Your leg can go here.
Okay, now you're showing off.
Oh, no. It hurts. 2, 1. Kick front. Now, when you kick, your kick doesn't have to go really high for 2 reasons. I want you to think about crunching your stomach. Think about putting your legs straight in front of you. We can all kick like this. But kicking here is harder. There we go. Point the foot.
I swear, I feel like you're in my room right now.
There
you go. Like, okay, go ahead. I got it.
I'm right there. I'm inside the paint. 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick back. Chest up. Straight leg. See? Kick.
Oh,
kick.
Can I hold on to something?
No. You can. Put your hands near your ears. Just do it. Don't say nothing. No one can see you.
Oh, this works. Oh my goodness.
That works. 3, 2, 1. Out. When I used to teach ballet and kids would stumble or their hands would get so busy, that's one of the things. Hold your ears. Because you're basically centering your gravity up.
Okay.
So, 4.
As soon as I started ticking back, I'm like, oh God. Like, this is awesome.
Right. 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the ears if you need them. Yes. Feels like you're listening to your body. Listen. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the weights to the side. Now, let's jog in place. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boxing hands. Twist the waist. Twist. Now, when you twist, no legs. Waist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front. Now I want you to think when you're punching to the side. Keep punching. I'm going to show you something. Take your arm straight across the body. Don't twist the wrist. Don't turn the bone. Keep the muscle straight. When you punch, throw it out, pull it back. Throw it, pull it back. Throw it, pull it back. Throw it, pull it back.
Throw it, pull it back. Throw it, pull it back.
Yes, throw it, pull it back. Now that we got that together, think about your legs, your feet. They're here. Chest is up, back is tight. Across. Twist the foot. Twist. Now pick up the pace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick, kick, punch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot behind you. Now, punch, elbow across, punch straight across, go across. Now, keep doing this Remember, this back arm, this foot's behind you, so you're reaching straight up, not over, straight up and back. This arm is coming up and going across and down. 4 movements and then speed it up. So front, cross, front, front. Chest tight, stomach tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front, kick, kick, kick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold in here. Front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the other foot behind you. Hips, headlights in the front, arms up, back arm, back foot, front, back, front, back, front. Pick up your pace. Yes. I love boxing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front. Bring it here. Keep the hands up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet out. Now, lift the leg across the arm. Just remember to bring it back. Back. Now march, because I totally did that wrong. This leg, this hand. This leg, this hand. Okay, here we go. That was really for me. It wasn't for you all. You guys probably did it right. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Now.
I heard it. Got it. Woo.
Got it. Now, feel it. You're crunching, so don't lean back. Don't lean forward.
I'm going to feel this tomorrow, man.
Hey, good. I'll still be with you. 1. Hold it out. Speed back away from the face. I like to be with people when we're not
there. Oh, man. This is fun.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Lift up. Crunch. Crunch the side. Crunch. Elbow to thigh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Hold it.
What?
And bring it down. Just a little bit. Over other side. Up. Remember, elbow, thigh. Elbow, thigh. You can hold your arm out to the side. Grab your ear for balance. 7.
You make it so smooth, Carisha. Oh my goodness.
4, 3, 2. Woo. Hold. And down. Shake it all out.
Aisha said.
What did she say?
What are those socks?
Oh, keep talking. I also teach a format called Pilates. These are Pilates socks. It's Pilates and boxing combined. And
is that the robot?
Yes, I didn't want to put sneakers on, and they have cool rubber grips that feel really good, like yoga socks. 4, 3.
We should have enough doing martial art moves and everything. I feel like I was doing the crane right there.
Twist, twist, twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it center. Out, 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 out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it here. Squat. And I totally forgot and couldn't find my other pants. So I had to put on my bell bottom pants and with my socks. So yeah, I look a little crazy, but it's okay. I don't care. 3.
It doesn't look bad. It looks like it's all coordinated all together, like you just bought that from a store.
And out. Now touch the floor. Back. And touch. 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 You got it. You got to get up from Saju. You want it to not hurt.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Because when I get up from Saju, that's like,
1. Exactly. Jog. Jog.
3 more of these, huh? 3 more.
Exactly. Exactly. Then you're sitting there like flicking your finger and you're like, oh crap, I'm supposed to be standing up. And then you're like, and getting up is a whole hand, pull, leg. You can picture it. It's like, okay, hand, 2.
I think it's like the Sahabas did it all night. I'm like, how do they do this?
No. I like when you think about Abraham, man, let me please with him. Like, think about how many salats he did. How many times he went up and down for like up and down. Up and down.
Right.
Right.
I was like, man, Rasulullah did it night. I'm like, what?
Exactly.
And then I read Aisha. She used to pray all night. I'm like, what?
You're like in prayer, like, oh God, I'm about to black out. We're in air conditioning. You know? 1, turn the feet out, down, touch the floor. Like, think about it, we're in air conditioning. We got cups of water. Like, what the heck?
Right? And they had none of that. All
2,
in the desert.
1. Come up, check it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet out. Bring your arms up. Twist. Other side. And open. And switch over. Other side.
Oh. I feel my ribs like, oh.
And wiggle the wrist. Wiggle the wrist. Wiggle the wrist. And reverse it. 2, 1. Bring your hands together. A lot on form. So next week we can do these movements fast. And so then bring it out, big chest open. So then we can have like a couple of weeks of just hit fast movements. Then learn new movements. And bring it back. I'd rather you have great form and know how to use it perfectly instead of one day going, oh, my back hurts. And it's really your bone, it's not your muscle. Or your knees hurting and it's actually your knees, it's not your legs. 2, 1. So I'd rather you know how to do it properly and then we kill it straight for a couple of weeks. Then we do some more movements and then we do it again.
Alhamdulillah. This is not bad. This was good.
So some weeks will hurt. Thank you. Some weeks will hurt. Some weeks won't hurt. But we're thinking about how we're doing it. So when our body's doing it, our muscles remember. Muscles have memory, but we have to give them something to remember.
Oh, wow. So, I never knew that. Facts.
Yeah. So if you work on good form will come naturally. It's like if you.
I'm going to be ready for that Eid. Yeah. COVID works out. Next Ramadan, man, they can't stop me on night prayer.
Oh, I know. 1 foot up. That's what I said. I was like, okay. I jokingly told my husband, I was like, well, because when I had my son, they were like, put 1 foot back. They were like, are you going to name
Yes,
it?
Aisha, she said that we're going to kick it up a notch.
Yes, we're going to kick it up.
What she said?
Yes, we're going to kick it up. They were like, "Are you going to name him like COVID or Corona?" I was like, "No." And then I jokingly told them, I was like, "See, now I can't have a COVID baby because I just had one during COVID." And bring it back. COVID body. Now, bring them together. Wiggle the ankles. Now, this is going to sound extremely crazy. Hold one foot up. Write your last name in cursive with your
Oh,
foot.
girl, do you know how long my last name is?
That's
Man, I
why
wish
I
it was
pick
Bob.
last names. Because last names are longer than, oh, my name's Kim. My name's, you know,
Girl,
last
I wish my name was
name.
Bob. B-O-B.
I know. I've had some people tell me I use the last name I want. When you get done, switch feet. If your last name is short, do some extra letters. Practice your Arabic.
Practice your Arabic. You know,
Yes.
I'm doing that
I
right
want to see
now.
a list, a bar,
Oh my
bar,
god.
the boat. The kids are under the boat. Okay. Yeah. Like, put them in the boat. Put more in
I'm
the boat.
dying.
Bob,
You
get
said
them all
practice
in
your
there.
Arabic.
Arabic. You got it? So those who did
Oh my
practice your Arabic, let's go. And let's switch feet. Bah,
god.
down.
Ah,
2 kids in the boat. Switch feet. Down. Put
ah,
3 kids. All right, there we go. Now we sure everybody got it in. There we go. Next week we'll do the next 4. There we go. See? We worked that. We did that.
yes, we did. That
3,
was good.
2, 1. Arms up and out, and up, and out, and up, and out. And we are done.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Ah,
My
and yeah,
body.
you said practice your Arabic. Oh my god, girl.
Yes. Oh, see, I totally forgot. Because we're not doing last names. We're working on our Arabic. We're about to get our Arabic alphabet on. Workout Wednesday. And
Oh, that's gonna be
I
good.
did it here. Arabic alphabet. We don't have to do last names. We
Get
can
your
do
Arabic
Arabic
on.
alphabet. Look. Aleph, ba, ta, ta. Look at that wrist. It's all loose now. See? There we go.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Oh,
See that?
woo, girl.
How was it for you today?
Huh?
How was it today for you?
It was good. It wasn't. It didn't kill me too much. You know, It was good. I was keeping up. I felt like I could dance.
Alhamdulillah. Yes, that's the whole point. I want us to build up to doing everything correctly. I don't want just because you're at home and no one can't see you, for you to just do it and then hurt yourself and then feel like, see, this is why I don't work out or blah, 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 blah. I want you to know how to do it. Because once your muscles remember it, they will remember it. After they remember it, we can gun through and like hit the motions hard. We can hit them fast. We can start to chisel, get it tight, get it right, work them childbearing hips. And we can make it all perfect in our own way. Remember, this is your own perfect. It is not anyone else's perfect.
Mm.
It's your best. Your best will be the best you. No one will look exactly the same. But that's my whole point. Let's repeat the movements. Let's gun them. Let's get them right. Now, let's tighten them up and make them shorter. So next week, we'll do them a little faster.
Okay. I'm going to be prepared.
We'll hold things a little longer. And that's the other reason why I taught barefoot. Because some people, you are barefoot in your house.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know, like, okay, I can still do these motions barefoot, but I need to make sure my foot, my ankle, everything's facing the right direction.
Heard.
Yes. So Nadia, what do we need for tomorrow? What are we cooking? I forgot. What are we doing? Tell me what we're doing.
Doing curry chicken and sorrel.
Oh.
Did you get your package?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, but I forgot.
Okay.
It's sitting on my counter.
So,
That's where I was looking good yesterday. Remember? Hello.
oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. My bad. My
Uh,
bad.
like you was all into Mexico. You forgot about me. Like,
I
hello.
did. I did. I did. I did. I ain't gonna lie. Because she was like a mini you with some awesome questions. I can't even. Hey.
Listen, I might have to get me some like pearls and strap them on top of my hijab to get noticed now. Like, like come on, like, hello. But yeah, no. So okay, so that's what oh, that's gonna be awesome. Yes, I did get my package. I was actually sitting here. I had a really great um hadith about health. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to cook sorrel and curry. Okay, you're going to post the pictures of what we're going to eat and what we're
Yep.
going to do. So, okay, I just have to be prepared for that. Do you have something motivational to leave everyone with while I look for mine? That's really why I'm asking you. Look, I won't keep it real. That's why I'm asking you.
Motivational today, I would say, is with working out with you. I I used to have this thing of if I was to exercise, I have to have music on, you know. And I know, like, you know,
Oh,
the music is haram, and I'm like, subhanallah, Carisha's able to do this, and like, there's no music, and we're just going to it, and that's amazing. Like, you know, to see the motivation from you is like, all right, I could do this without adding anything in.
okay. I want to tell you something about that statement. That
Mm.
it's not bad. It's when I tell you, it's totally because I know the way I said that. Okay, I didn't mean it that way. Okay, okay. I started from a ballet background. I took private dance lessons as a kid and ballet and tap for years, my whole life. I wanted to be in the American ballet. Then, when I was 20, I said my shahada with a friend who I actually met during college. So I have a long crazy story on how I became Muslim. But I with a friend, I actually met a girl who worked at Rite Aid. She happened to be Muslim. I was by myself in college, and I ended up saying my shahada with her. During the process of that, I went to New York, was going to audition for ballet, got there, and out of nowhere, I felt uncomfortable in my tutu and leotard.
Oh wow.
And what was I had never heard of a Don in a pocket. I heard someone's a Don going on. I never went. Throughout this, I always did gyms. My first job was a women's gym that an amazing friend of mine actually started me on my first job. It was women's gyms. I used to teach aerobics. So mind you, everything I'm telling you involved music. It always has
Right.
involved music. And that's my point in this. It's always involved music. When I teach in the gyms, I have to use music to teach. Because
Hmm.
unless, even if you're teaching a boot camp, music breaks the quiet, music breaks the monotony, music breaks the, oh my goodness, it hurts. Music also gives you a pattern. So over years, when I do things religiously, like I've helped churches with fitness, and when I've helped our Ummah with fitness, I have had to not use music. Sometimes I've used instrumentals, and
Hmm.
during a yoga segment one day, I used nature sound. In
Hmm.
my head, I counted to a beat. If you ever pay attention, it's like a one and a two, and it's always a beat because I learned off of choreography that went to the sound of the beat. So in my mind, I can, as I tap the floor or I move my body, that goes like a sound wave off of each muscle, each body part. I don't know where it came from because I never saw music in that way,
But
but
crazy, you know, that's crazy you say that because even when we're doing the exercise with you, I can feel, I sense the beat because I'm like moving and I'm thinking, I'm like, this is kind of cool. Oh, okay. No music is going on.
so there is always a beat in my head. It just doesn't. I don't have lyrics to it anymore, and I think a lot for that. because that was one of my hardest things because I always ran with music. Now I can take a run with a nasheed. I can listen to the Quran. I can listen to Audible, and I could take a run. I could take a walk. But it was a very hard battle for me to cross the two, to switch it. Like even in the gyms, like I still have to play music, and music is always in the background. But I got myself to a place where it was like out of nowhere, it just started happening. And I was like, oh, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep going. Oh, I have a beat. And the beat is never the same.
Wow,
so understand that. So that is one of the other reasons why I feel blessed and honored to be able to do this workout, because I understand that concept along with a whole lot of other concepts that involve using the gym, because that was one of my biggest things. I teach dance fitness. I teach a lot of formats that I teach predominantly to women only, but I have to use music with them. And I've gotten to the point where I don't realize the music's in the background. Like I've had times where my students have said, "You're going really fast. That song is not that fast." And I'm like, because I've gotten to the point in my head where I'm just like, "Oh, okay, okay, okay." In my head, I recreated a whole new beat, so I don't pay attention to the music that I play for them.
You drowned it out with your own beat.
Yeah, so and that's the thing. You'll eventually, and I know how in tune and how much music has always been a part of my life. It's always been a part of my life and my career. And so you can work out without music, even if you have a beat in your head. Another thing, if people can't come up with a beat in their head, I teach a format that uses sign language. Sometimes, since you have a lot of deaf students, you can take the speaker or the radio that you listen to and turn the speaker drum on the floor. Then that way, if you turn the speaker drum on the floor, but you put the sound, the output on mute, like throw an aux cord in it, but have it on radio. So it's blasting, but you can't hear it because it's supposed to be coming out of whatever's through the cord. The beat will protrude through the speakers on the floor.
Get out. Seriously?
Yes. So you still get a beat. You get a beat.
Wow.
You'll feel the vibrations of each song. And that also gives you a crazy thing, because if the beat is going like this, you're going to go fast. But if the beat slows down, you're going to go slow. Speeds up. So in a way, you give yourself you don't have to hear what's on the radio, but you'll feel the beat.
That the tempo.
Yes.
Oh, I never knew that. That's amazing.
Because when you teach a lot of deaf students, they see the hands when you're counting, but sometimes they don't know what the beat is. So I used to take a speaker and put it on the floor. And then they could stand in the front and they could feel the vibration. So they still had a piece of the music.
Yeah.
And so that's another way you can do it as well.
Wow, Carisha, may Allah reward you for that. That's amazing. I never would think of that.
Shukran. Yeah, no, may Allah reward you all. The fact that you're doing it with me, and everyone that is watching that is doing it with me. This has been one of my greatest dreams, that I've always wanted to give fitness to our Ummah, but it's always been one of those things that's been very hard to put out there, because in America, fitness is looked at so secular. So it's very hard to say it doesn't have to be secular. We can dance, we can do everything without it. And we will do some dance formats, and you'll see like, oh, wow, I just did that whole dance routine and realized like I barely had any music. And yeah, so.
Did you find your hadith?
Oh, yes, I did. My hadith, and then we all have to leave because then I have to wash up for Salah. My hadith. Okay. The Prophet ﷺ said, there are two blessings which many people do not appreciate: health and leisure. And that came from Bacardi and Muslim.
Health and leisure.
And it's okay to take a moment for yourself.
Yeah.
Which this is a moment. If it's not reading a book or relaxing or doing whatever you want to do, it's okay. The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said it's okay.
Aisha said no Beyonce moves.
Oh, I got a black belt, but I don't have black girl rhythm. I just gotta be honest with you. Trust me, if any of my regular students from gyms are watching, they will tell you. I'll actually do a Facebook post and get some of them to comment so I can put it in All Things Nakab. Oh my goodness. Trust me. Oh my god. I get cracked on some of these times. They're like, what is that? I'm like, it's the Running Man. They're like, no, you're Running Man, but that's not the Running Man. Like, trust me. Don't let the black belt fool you. I can do choreography. I can't. No. My students crack up. They think that.
She can't either.
Yeah, they think that. I can line dance all day long, though.
What? Aisha let it out secret. She said she used to be a cheerleader in her former life.
Oh, see, I never was a cheerleader, never made a drill team. I took ballet and I took tap. So structured choreography, strict form. There's no relax to this. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that when we was working out. Every 2 seconds you switching up, I'm just like, oh, we ain't even pausing. We just going into it. Oh, okay, I got this.
Because we've had a couple of workouts, so I'm like, let's test out jumping right into the next one before I just do the whole workout that way. I call it the carnival of workouts because sometimes you're watching an instructor and they're like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now go. Okay, next. And you're like,
right.
I call it like carnival. You know, like you see them walking down the street, then you join. But they're always a couple of steps ahead of you, and you're like, yeah. I love that mentally that would drive me crazy. So I think of where I would be as a student. So everything is always prepared until we get it down packed. And then once we get it down packed, there's still a little pause and then we jump.
Awesome. Okay. So, Carisha, what are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow we're cooking.
Yes, Taste It Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah. And what is our lovely guest is supposed to do?
Oh, what are they supposed to do? You're supposed to like, share with everyone,
and subscribe. You're always freezing, girl. You always freezing.
I know. I gotta give you a second because what if you looking at it, you like share what she, and then I already told you all things to com.com, and you like all things on the com. What? I'm trying to help the person who's sitting there like, wait a minute, I need to go like it. I need who I'm gonna share it with. I done shared it with Susie. Now I gotta find Fatima. Now who Aisha. Now I gotta find this one. Gotta find Khadijah. You gotta think about these names. You know, these names don't get easier. They don't get no shorter. You know, you go from Fatima to Khadijah Ibn Abu Uba. So you gotta make sure you got everybody in there. So I gotta get those.
So we have to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. So you'll be here tomorrow, inshallah, with all 3 of us. Aisha, we miss you.
Yes.
But you here in the comments, girl. So we all meet tomorrow, all together in our kitchen, as if we're in one big kitchen, making curry chicken and nature's Kool-Aid soda.
Yes, and it'll be my first Kool-Aid, even though I love around. This will be my first time making it, so it feels like I'm making Kool-Aid.
It'll be organic Kool-Aid.
Yes, and I love you all because y'all love me, and you guys are not thinking I'm crazy because I have no rhythm and I never drink Kool-Aid.
Oh, see, you know what? You just letting it all out, but it's okay because we love you, and you are teaching us format and working out, and you're gonna have your first sip of nature's Kool-Aid, organic nature's Kool-Aid. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
So until tomorrow.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.